lovely lot, and a big warm welcome to anybody new joining my channel today. If nail art is right up your street, then please consider subscribing. Guys, we're going to be using CJP acrylic systems, and I'm just going to show you the flexi nail bed tips and the exotic edge tips that I've got in my red Iguana hand today. Now, as most of you know, everything that I use is linked down below, so if those tips are something that you're interested in, please go check those out over at Glitter Planet. The link is listed below. Right then, so we're using exotic edge. Now I popped them on and I've been watching the Queen herself. I know she sculpts and I can't do that, so I thought to myself, I wanted some tips on how to file it. I knew I was going to be working super thin. Just basically, you know what I'm like, I don't like filing at the best of times, so you know, give me a new shape that I don't know what I'm doing. I've only done one set using these tips. I've only ever done it once, and if you remember rightly, between 6 and 8 months last year I didn't do any at all, so I've come back and I certainly haven't done any edge tips, and the last time I did it would have been 12 months ago. So I thought to myself, I'll do my homework, I'll watch Kirsty and see, you know, the best tips and tricks that I need to do these and get the best sort of design that I can get. So I'm coming in with CJP acrylic kit system today. I've put down Cherry Blossom Blush at the cuticle area, faded that up, and then gone in with small beads of coconut milk, Baby G, Lilac Luster, Amethyst and coconut ice. Here I am going in with a pigment that I've picked up, a really teeny tiny bead of clear acrylic, dipped it into that pigment and then drawn some like white lines. Now they won't stay white lines, not when I've done. That will actually catch the light and give like a shift in the pink and the lilac that I've gone for today. I have put down here a teeny tiny bead of clear acrylic because that's all drying up, because I am working super thin, and I'm going in with some flakes. So what I've done is they're at the side of me and I'm picking them up and I'm just putting 1 or 2. I don't want them all over and taking over the design. I am doing a marble, but I'm not doing the traditional marble that I usually do. I'm doing them in wet beads all in one direction along the nail. I do another one later, so we can go into that when we do that. So we're going on to the little finger, and this is Baby G, a acrylic from CJP. It is a beautiful bead. So I've picked up that bead and really bled the back of that bead out, because it can be a little bit translucent if you don't do that. And then I've popped that down at the cuticle area, tucked it in and faded it up. And then I'm coming in with coconut ice. This is the fine glitter acrylic. It's a fine beautiful pink glitter acrylic, and I'm going to pop that just at the tip area again in my traditional angled way that I do, just because I think it looks better and it does elongate that beautiful hand, and I just like it. I find it, what do they say, aesthetically pleasing to the eye. That makes me sound well posh, doesn't it? I'm not guys, I'm just not. Guys, next one, what are we doing here? I'm coming in with Cherry Blossom Blush around that cuticle area. I took that in, fade that up, and then come in with that second bead. I'll wipe away any excess because I think I put a little bit too much on here. I'm using the nail bed area in the usual way, but the tip area, I'm trying to keep that spine in as much as possible. So you'll see me in a minute. I'm going to come in with a Lilac Luster, which is a beautiful lilac shade from CJP, and I'm going to pop it along that line, but then I sweep it up one side and then up the other. I make sure that it's opaque everywhere, but I'm very conscious of keeping that spine in place. Then I'm coming in with Amethyst, that pre-mixed fine glitter acrylic, and I'm going to put that where those two colours meet. And then while that acrylic is still wet, I'm going to come in with a few flakes, and this will tie in that beautiful set on all of these nails. So I am picking them up individually, placing them exactly where I want them before going on to the pointer finger. And to finish this set, I'm going to pop down Coconut Milk, which is a milky white from CJP. That's going to go in the nail bed area. And then while that's still wet, I'm going to come in with that marble I was talking about. So my traditional way would be to pop down the 3 or 4 colours that I'm using in a set in wet beads and swirl them around, and that would be my marble. But here what I'm doing is I'm coming in with really small beads. They are slightly wetter than usual because I need to keep the colour in there. If it was too wet with them being a pastel shade, you wouldn't see the colours at all. It would all look like a cleary milky mess, to be honest. So I've got the Baby G, which is that beautiful pink, Lilac Luster, and I'm coming in with small beads. I'm coming in one side, then the other. I didn't want it lines, so I'm like just plonking it on, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. I'm just popping it down. I want them to bleed together, to mix together, and in between those two colours I'm going to come in with those pre-mixed glitter acrylics in Amethyst and Coconut Ice. I will then come in with that pigment again, just like before, picking up a teeny tiny bead of clear acrylic, dipping it in that pigment, and then just popping it on the nail where I think it will most advance it. If it goes too much of a, I want to say a lump or a clump, but if there's too much in one area, you'll see me go in, I'll clean off my brush and I'll come in, and with the tip of that brush I will remove or swidge it around or move it to another place, pick it up and move it somewhere else, trying not to waste that product. And then while that's wet, coming in with a few more of those flakes. Again, not too much. I don't want it to take over. I just want it to highlight certain areas of that marble. I'm then going to clear cap all of these nails. I will file and buff them into shape off camera. Then guys, I'm going to add a few gems, and I've pulled out some beautiful pink pearls, again from Glitter Planet. I'm going to be using Chiara Sky base to fix them into place. So this is all filed and buffed, guys, remember, and I'm going to come in with a few of these. They're dark pink and crystal, I think there's some light pink ones as well, gems in there, and then there's some pearls and some pink pearls, which I thought just would go beautiful with this set. Just to finish it off. I'm not going to go mad. I don't want them on there and to completely take over from what we've been doing, because it's such a pretty delicate set. So what I'm going to do is pop down that dip base, pop a little bit, teeny tiny bit. Honestly, this stuff's like super glue for nails. It's fantastic. I love it. I get it from TMB. TMBL it's called. I get it from there, and whenever I buy it, I always buy 2 or 3 bottles at a time. And I'm going to pop those beautiful pearls and those gems on using my picker up tool. And then what we can do, guys, we're at the end of this nail art design and it's time to top coat. So I will give these a lovely coating of top coat, and then we are at the end of our video today. I really do hope you've enjoyed this little nail play. If you have, would you mind taking a moment and hitting that thumbs up? It really does help us YouTubers out. And if you're not subscribed already, I would absolutely love it if you would. Leave me a comment below and let me know what you think of popping the pigment in there. I thought it might be something a little bit different. I don't tend to do that a lot, but I really find, look at that, oh, can't get my words out. It really highlights. I think it's beautiful, but let me know what you think below. Guys, please stay safe, and until next time, bye.